Degrading, abusive, manipulation. A new report paints a chilling picture of abuse and sexual misconduct in professional women's soccer.
The former Racing Louisville coach is at the center of a massive investigation that includes a number of teams and people. WDRB's Katrina Nickel has been combing through that investigation all night. Katrina?
Well, you guys, the first page of this 179-page report immediately lays out the allegations against Racing Louisville's former head coach, Christy Holly. It details harassment of one of its former players, and in some instances, the allegations taking place inside here at Lynn Family Stadium.
Master manipulator, she felt she owed him. It did not stop. Those are just a few of the words describing former Racing Louisville head coach Christy Holly and the allegations brought against him by former players. 30 of 179 pages of the report relates to Holly, detailing sexually inappropriate, possibly criminal behavior towards former Racing Louisville player Aaron Simon.
You don't have to be woke to know what happened to that young lady is wrong, assuming that happened.
Simon, who took part in the league's investigation, details a one-on-one meeting with Holly in April 2021, happening inside a suite at Lynn Family Stadium. Simon said while watching game film, Holly inappropriately touched her repeatedly. The investigation accuses Holly of further abuse and harassment towards Simon, dating back to their time at Racing Louisville FC in 2016, where Holly also had a relationship with the team's captain. The investigation, commissioned by U.S. Soccer to look into misconduct and sexual abuse in pro-women's soccer, answers questions about why Racing Louisville and Holly parted ways last year. Most of it kept a secret. Team's leader saying a non-disclosure agreement signed between Holly and the club as to why. The investigation, headed by former U.S. Deputy Attorney General Sally Yates, says Racing and other NWSL clubs didn't cooperate. Quote, Racing Louisville refused to produce documents concerning Christy Holly and would not permit witnesses or even former employees to answer questions regarding Holly's tenure, citing non-disclosure agreements.
Non-disclosure agreements between private parties can be enforced between those private parties.
Louisville attorney Bo Bolas says the NDA is a valid reason to not speak, but if Simon were to press charges, it's a different case.
It could be a criminal investigation, it could be a civil lawsuit, but if a judge requires the witnesses to testify, an NDA would not be enforceable.
The investigation also said the league lacked framework on how to handle accusations of abuse, such as allowing Holly, who was accused of verbal abuse and manipulative behavior at Sky Blue, to get the coaching job in Louisville. The report said the league didn't offer guidance about how to handle these types of allegations. Even Racing Louisville's team chaplain said she was offered empathy but not clarity when bringing allegations to light on Simon's behalf.
The report also says within the NWSL that there is a systemic issue of misconduct and abuse, and the league lacks basic protections for its world-class athletes. Just last season, 5 of the league's 10 teams parted ways with their coaches after players complained. Live outside Lynn Family Stadium, Katrina Nickel, WDRB News.